Nashida. So that's cool. Does Kira want to talk? No.
Let's go, partner. Still got plenty of work to do.
No, I'm happy with my gear at the moment. I'm not getting killed too easily or anything, so I'm happy. I mean, I mainly just do heroic missions to get gear. Because they give good gear rewards for you, and they go to your current
General,
level.
I've arrived on Nar Shaddaa. Still no word from Agent Galen?
Negative. After Terrace and Ord Mantell, I fear the worst. I'll warn you now. The project there is... I should have ended it years ago.
Conversations like this never end well.
After the Empire's victory on Coruscant during the war, people were terrified. We looked weak, helpless. The Senate authorized research into science we had no business exploring, using technology to turn ordinary men into living weapons. The Power Guard program was creating the ultimate soldier, one tough enough to fight a Sith head-on.
You underestimate Sith.
The Sith have the Force on their side. No ordinary soldier can match that.
We're closer than you might think. Nar Shaddaa has the latest advances in cybernetics, combat adrenals, personal armor, and weapons. Everything we need to create the Power Guards. There's also a distinct lack of government oversight. You're in hot territory, neutral space. Laws are practically non-existent.
Well, if you want to see heroic missions, we could do the Nar Shaddaa heroic missions. I'm not going to bother to do all the side quests again because I think, to me, it's feeling like I knew it would take longer to do it, but I'm not seeing a response from people going, yes, I really want to see them. So I'm going to just streamline it a bit and keep doing it the way I was with previous characters.
That's what we thought when we started this mess. I placed a single operative in charge of the Power Guard project. Gave him unlimited authority and enough credits to fund the program. The research facility operates in absolute secrecy. I don't even know where it is.
Silly security measure.
You should have spent less time worrying about your blasted reputation.
I told myself I was protecting the Republic. Regardless, Darth Angral learned our operative's name and contact data from the files stolen on Coruscant. Our operative has disappeared.
They did a bounty hunt something at one point, but I never got into the one events that were on because I've always just been like, I like the story. I'll play the story.
I'll hunt down Angral's people. They won't live to regret this.
Your top priority is shutting down the Power Guard project. I need you to coordinate with the Strategic Information Service branch on Nar Shaddaa. The Bureau Chief's name is Raiken. SIS headquarters is hidden on the promenade. You'll visit a merchant shop and use a secret turbo lift in the back to meet with Raiken.
With Agent Galen missing, how can you guarantee that headquarters is safe?
The promenade is a secure zone under constant patrol. The Hutts don't tolerate violence there. Transmitting the location coordinates and turbolift security code to you. Good luck. SWtOR out.
I was just thinking I could dye this chest piece. And it could look pretty good. If there's a trap. Come on, be nice to him. Oh, that actually looks quite dark. But I don't want her with the hood on, I don't think. I don't think it suits her as much. I was just looking if there are any fitting leggings or anything. But I don't think so. And that's the one from before. Oh, I'll see, what does this look like? The black on black. I think I want a little bit of nuance there with the colors. I could go to the Republic fleet. Oh, the red blends in with her skin a fair bit. I think I want something that contrasts a bit more. Yeah, I think I'm going to go to the Republic fleet for a minute. Just to get a certain die I can get from the collector's edition vendor.
Providing you with the highest level of services, my friend.
We can have a little sort of intermission before Nashida, because why not? So let's do it. I didn't mean a little intermission as in send stuff, but I can save that for later. I meant as in for the character, basically. He's been gathering money anyway. She can afford it. Oh, I feel bad standing on the elevator at the same time. Yeah. It looks like a nurse. I guess I didn't clarify. That was my fault. Alright, back to Kira.
Glad to be back.
Oh yeah, I didn't put away the things. Intermission means I'm actually going on a break and going to the intermission screen. Usually this. Also, is there a T7 customization? We can get this customization for T7, but I kind of like the other one better. Right. There we go. Looking a little bit darker.
Welcome to our market, potential customer.
Now, let's just go to Nashida.
Attention, military personnel. All servicemen.
I've got a scene on Streamlabs OBS just called intermission, which shows when I go on a break to relieve myself, basically. And that's what I mean by that. Otherwise, I say break or something usually. Right. Planetary story arc, let's do it.
My skies, a Jedi. Please help us. Innocent people are being slaughtered in the streets. I minister planet with the Republic's diplomatic corps. I was almost killed out there. The Kintan King's gang controls this part of Nar Shaddaa. They're violent and well-armed Niktos who hate the Republic. The gang attacked me right out on the street in full view of everyone. My bodyguards were dead before I knew what was happening.
What's your point?
What does this have to do with me?
You're a Jedi. This is a Republic emergency. The murders aren't the worst of it. My bodyguards all carried Republic passcodes, and now the gangsters have them. With those passcodes, the Kintan Kings can slip right through our security. We'll be defenseless.
Is there a reward for my help?
How much are those security passcodes worth to you?
Are you actually demanding money to save the Republic? Fine. If you recover the security passcodes from the Kintan Kings, I promise you'll be compensated. Just not by me. The Kintan Kings who shot my bodyguards are still outside the spaceport. They have the passcodes, I'm sure of it.
Alright then, this way we go. We have to deal with the sufferings of fools. Most we get paid for it. They say if you're good at something, you should get paid for it. That's what she took to heart.
Lightsaber jerk.
Alright. You gonna cough up them things? Guess it needs to be one of you guys. They're not dropping it very much at the moment. There we go, there's one of the passcodes. Never been bamboozled this in your entire life? Well then. You've been bamboozled hard by the one and only Callum Johns. How do you feel? Bamboozled yet? I probably bamboozled myself with that. But oh well. Look.
Done.
I'll still save that for later. I've got the tab open, so you're good. They don't want to drop those passcodes. They're a stubborn mob, this lot. There's two of them. I've killed a lot of them and they didn't drop it. Oh well. Oh yeah, the fun thing with force push. The rail was there. You can push them off the ledges when there's no rail there. It's pretty fun. I've done that many times with my Sith Juggernaut. Hey, that actually dropped 2 somehow. Alright then. They don't like dropping it at the moment. No, I'll just keep killing. There we go. Oh, I nearly died from full damage. Oh well. What are we looking at? My health will slowly recover in all these areas that I don't have to fight things. No, after I pay for things, I don't have much money left. Some of my crew skills still need leveling up. I forget that sometimes.
Vehicle pads are currently open for business.
Gonna go here
Have a safe
first.
and pleasant stay.
Yay, Nashida! Nashida's lighting and everything is actually really pretty. I like the look of Nashida. Dare I say better than Coruscant? Probably because there's more color around. There we go. Let's go SIS safe house. Yeah, not sus at all. There should be a working cantina as a cover. These guys are not disguised at all. Oh well, let's see what they got.
That's the second field agent who's missed a check-in. Our network's under attack.
We don't know that.
Oh, they actually don't have uniforms on,
He's
so
telling the enemy where to hit us.
I should have seen that
Makes
last
you feel
statement.
better. Transmit alert level Omega to all field agents. See how many respond. The Jedi who eliminated Watcher 1. Glad to meet you. I'm Bureau Chief Riken. Wish I had better news to report. We're fumbling in the dark right now.
Not what I wanted to hear.
Blind spies aren't much good to me.
In my job, you can't always trust what you see. Here's what little I know. Agent Galen came here to secure a top-secret operation. Something hidden even from us. Galen disappeared in the Nikto sector while pursuing a contact. Fortunately, he left a trail we can follow.
Put your people on
You
it.
know Narshada better than me. Release your hounds.
I tried that. Didn't work out. Galen left coded progress reports at SIS dead drops all over the Nikto sector. Unfortunately, that whole area's gone hostile. Had to pull my agents out. You want those reports? You'll have to go in alone.
Thank goodness. For a second, I thought this might be too easy.
I sent the Omega alert. Only half our field agents responded. I'm telling you, we're compromised. We need to move this headquarters before it's too late.
You're not going anywhere.
My mission is more important than your safety. Stay where I can find you.
This is insane. We're sitting targets.
Evacuating this facility is out of the question. We're safe here, and we have a mission to complete. I've marked the locations of Agent Galen's dead drops. Download his messages to your holo and contact me. I'll decode them. Let's get some answers. Good luck.
Always jump on the dark side points at the moment. Because otherwise it either ends up neutral or light side, and it's like, not getting the points we want. Ooh. Breaking it past 10,000, nearly 11,000 dark side points, so that's cool. Also, yes, the big hut statue. How ostentatious can you get?
This is disaster, Barish. How can I deal with enemies who don't negotiate?
Huts who don't speak gangster.
Isn't Huttese the mother tongue of criminals across the galaxy?
Minister Planet sent word you were bringing our security passcodes.
Really, lock on.
I'm Ambassador Avedon.
Really?
This is Barish Fenak Toril, one of the system's most prominent business leaders. Welcome.
What a lovely couple. The wedding should be spectacular.
Please, this is no time for levity. Circumstances are dire. My mission is to establish strong Republic ties on Nar Shaddaa. We need its technological assets to defend ourselves against the Empire. Nar Shaddaa's leaders sold us an entire sector to use as our base of operations. Unfortunately, it's overrun with Kintin King gangsters.
Why is that an issue?
There's nothing objectionable about that.
The gang considers us invaders. They've turned our sector into a war zone. The Kintin Kings want us out of their territory, and they're winning. A Jedi who was helping us was found butchered in the open street. Those gangsters did horrible things to him.
Give me the grisly details.
Can you tell me how he died?
We are not certain, but there were strange cuts and markings on his body. Almost ritualistic. Morgukai are an Icto cult. Jedi hunters trained to resist the Force.
Regardless, he's dead.
I'm always happy to work on my lightsaber techniques.
I believe I can accommodate you. The gangsters' attack on Minister Planet was a diversion. Their true goal was hijacking a Republic military freighter.
You really can't.
Cybernetic combat implants.
It's because I bamboozled you, isn't it?
Don't need Kintin Kings with enhanced speed and strength. When you have the implants, take them to an arms merchant named Nurculus. He secretly works for Barish.
Right. I'm good to go around there, I guess. Let's go. It's getting on into the night. But given the time, we'll be able to finish Nar Shaddaa tonight as well, since I started early, which would be cool.
Welcome. please select an available travel route. Have a safe and pleasant stay.
Ship has nothing on it. I don't do the ship cons stuff, but anyway. Bringer of War, I like that subtitle. Because if I change the nameplate, then nameplate on self. Wakandia thrashed the vicious Bringer of War. Okay, I might take off the thrash bit. Wakandia the vicious, bringer of war. Because war never changes. Is this really? There we go. It picked up then. Recover soul and combat implants.
About to break your record, boss.
The Chaos Bringer? I don't think there's Chaos Bringer in there. No. If I do get Chaos Bringer, I'll put it on there though. Edgiest. The Backstabber? That's the only one I can think of that's edgy there. No, it's not really edgy. Looking where these are, should go up here first and see. There's another one of the beauties. Right, up here. Oh, there it loaded in. I thought the draw distance was further. Apparently not. I don't remember either of them. I don't think I've seen all. I don't think I've seen all of the first one, and I never watched the second one. That's probably why.
What's your pinky?
That sucks. There you go.
Welcome to Nurculus Arms. If it shoots, stabs, fries, or detonates, I stop it. You'll be a happy guy. I gotta say,
hey,
I
Will.
expected a lot more Jedi after the Kintan King slaughtered that other one. You're all they sent?
I'm here on vacation. No, is she uptight? I don't think so. She likes toying with
To
people.
spend time doing something.
People like you keep people like me in business, and I really appreciate it. One thing's for sure, the Mountain won't be happy when he finds out what you did. That's what they call the Kintin King's leader, by the way. The Mountain. 3 guesses why.
He's overcompensating.
Gangsters like to sound tougher than they are.
In this
Mario
case,
Kart.
it's no exaggeration. Saw it
Nah.
once. Wish I hadn't. Only thing the Kintin Kings fear is the Mountain. He's everywhere, all the time.
But think at least sequels don't try and replace the older story. I think I'll give them that. Like Space Jam 2 and that sort of stuff doesn't try and replace the earlier story. Didn't you look on my Switch friend code? Anyway, I haven't played much of it on there. Because I'm like, well, I don't play it with friends, and then no one's been like, hey, play Mario Kart. What's your point?
What? Tell me this.
You just made the top of the mountains to kill list. I'm concerned for your well-being. Say, since we're being so cordial and sharing, maybe we can discuss a little side business. Those combat implants are first-rate merchandise.
There you go.
We could, score a sweet profit selling a few in the black market.
How much is my cut?
What exactly are you offering?
50-50 split of the profits, with your share paid in advance, because I'm a generous guy. I'll tell Barish the Kintin Kings used some combat implants before you raided them. He'll believe me as long as you don't disagree. What Barish doesn't know won't hurt him, and that'll make us richer. Sound good?
Yeah, sounds good.
Then.
Great.
All the
Barish
disapproves.
Just play it cool. Bad news, boss. Couldn't get back all those combat implants. The Kintin Kings must have used a few.
Na pawa golka, toroni kuna wawunda donko. Chiliska tananga ime chaijo ronchika.
We intercepted a holo message ordering the Kintin Kings to protect their slave market. They're selling kidnapped Republic citizens.
I'll happily end that.
Putting slavers out of business is always a pleasure.
You'll want to act quickly on this, Master Jedi. Some of the kidnapping victims are Force-sensitive children who are passing through here on their way to the Jedi. I shudder to think what those criminal scum have in mind for the children.
Time to kill some bad
Any
guys.
problem I can solve with a lightsaber is a good one.
This calls for precision tactics. We don't want any innocents getting hurt. Barish believes the gang's slave market is in the ruins of an old casino.
Your priorities are suspect.
I sense your motives are not what they seem.
There is no need to discuss this further. Please hurry. Free our people before it's too late.
Alright. None of this is better than what I got. Easy. Alright, they're along there. There's just one dead drop waiting for me down below. Yeah, well, I'll get that afterwards. I should crack open some of the Switch games and play them. I should play more console games, but then I've been like, here's all my games that I started. What now, yeah? I have a few, yeah. Mostly though, I've played the Switch when I'm traveling, because I tend to use it as a handheld console, like my Nintendo DS and that. So it's not ideal for streaming if I go, we've been playing this game, and then, oh, no, I finished it when I was traveling, you know?
You know me.
Although I probably will, if I start a game on stream, I'll tend not to play it outside of the stream, usually. I don't play many games outside of streaming, to be honest. Cyberpunk was an exception for that. Because it seemed like it got a bad rap and all that. I'm just like, I'm interested in finding out myself. I've installed some mods now. Makes it interesting. Gives some quality of life for most of them at the moment that I installed. Die. There we go. Boom. I still need to finish Breath of the Wild, thinking of Switch games. That's one I definitely played outside of a stream. Oh, I like the pauldron on that. That one didn't look as good on a burly male, but on the female one it looks kind of nice, especially when I'm going for a darker look. I'll keep that in mind. And her current look I still like, but if we're going for a bit more of a cloaked look. I'm gonna kill you.
You'll fall, like so many men before you.
Objection. What exactly to? That is my question.
You won't follow through on that.
Prepare to meet your maker.
You just signed your own death mark, you cowardly pile of filth.
No, I only see the sound alert on the stream. To life in general. Understandable. This has actually lifted my spirits fairly well playing SWtOR, which is good because I needed it. Yeah, sometimes it glitches and doesn't show up in the chat. It's a pain. Oh yeah, Will. We have another month of lockdowns that was announced today. That's why I was having a to life in general before. Well, starting the stream helped lift my spirits, but that's why I started my stream earlier as well. That I went, I just need to chill and play something that'll lift my spirits, and SWtOR always does that. And it's something I can just go into and have fun and not have to worry too much about frustrating over, so yeah. You need a laptop before you can play a game to lift your spirits? Oh, well. Get to it. Wet yourself laughing? I mean, it's pretty ridiculous, isn't it? I can nominate one person to come over and be my friend because I live alone. It's like, great. Oh, true.
Chief Riken, I've downloaded all of Agent Galen's coded messages.
Transmitting a decryption signal to your holo. Descrambling? Times and locations, standard tracking.
It didn't take you long to get that. No, just keep swimming. Just keep
Bring that back now.
Found our lead operative. Dead. He'd been tortured. The power guard data files are missing. No clues to the main facility's location, but there was evidence of a recruitment center here.
I guess the thing is that we already had a month of lockdowns by now. And then they go, yeah, have 4 more weeks.
I'm going in, leaving the site's coordinates just in case.
They just don't know what their plan is, but at least this next part's clear.
Not sure what's worse. The enemy stealing our weapons project, or us experimenting on refugees.
Send me all your agents.
I want a full strike team helping me storm that recruitment center.
We're analysts, not commandos.
Rough.
Agent Galen, or whoever got him, holds the key to recovering the Power Guard project. The trail ends.
Well, whoever gets here first gets the friend spot.
Get inside there, find out what's happened. Good luck. Riken out.
Oh, it's all back up there. Well, I'm going here now. True. I'm like, there goes all the small businesses that relied on the
Let's talk later.
on all of the local funding to be able to survive. That's the worst thing about it. Like, I can deal with it. I have you guys as well that I'm talking to, and it is what it is, so I have to put up with it. You just gotta try and stay healthy. But the worst thing is that it's gonna kill all the small local businesses, and the economy goes down the toilet with it. Anyway. You know, the reason why they have to do the lockdowns longer here at the moment is they didn't lock down fully to start with when something happened, which they should have. Because they didn't realize, oh, it's gonna be this virulent. Anyway. It's all silly.
I'm with you to the end, but I hope it's a long ways off.
Right. I'm gonna go for like 9 hours possible. Oh, probably not 9 hours, more like 6 hours. I started about 6 o'clock. Yeah, that sounds about right. I guess I better heal up. Planning, but you're hesitant. Yeah, I mean, it's priorities you gotta work out, isn't it? There's a happy Zabrak logo in the background. Yay.
Ai tutamishka jiholokuta. Kutogi kumpa jijino liamakechisa.
Prepare to fall.
I don't care how many mountains I have to destroy. You're done.
Somebody on the street corner.
Kabanotase makipuna. Malituta udmishka. Kula woska. Wabonutsque uka tekalia.
Shut up and
Your
die.
words are wasted. Let's finish this.
Bagthra wanawaga mi punawa dwetuipe. Ortanoma gipawato.
Oh, exercise, you call it. Look at them all fall. They are nothing. Jog for half an hour? Nice. Good luck with that. I have trouble jogging. First, because I don't enjoy it that much. Second, because asthma. Second, because asthma. Yes. What is my silence worth?
Everything depends on what you're prepared to pay.
Only a fool gives up crime.
In my experience, crime pays better than any legitimate business.
The overhead is ludicrous for a criminal empire. That would be true. Works for me.
I've already forgotten what we were talking about, Barish.
570. The country girl look. You're gonna have to be riding some horses for that lock on. Get your horse riding skills. Also the bull. You gotta find one of those mechanical bulls. And get on there. No, that's not. You're leaving a lot of money on the table there. Look, the country girl look. You know, country girls also have to go to school. So you have to have multiple country girl outfits. Because you also have to have the outfit from when she's looking after the farm, the outfit for when she goes out riding the horse, the outfit for when she goes out with friends, and that one dress that she keeps for that special day, you know? You get a whole repertoire of country girl. And away you go. Thought about it way too much? Hey, look. I'm just rolling with it. He said country girl, I went, well, why not both? Secret identity? I don't know what you're talking about. I'm just good at thinking of things, to be honest. I hadn't given it much thought before tonight. I hadn't given it any thought before tonight, I should clarify. My brain just knows what to think about. Calamina. Oh, hey there. Oh, dear me. The madness will get to us all. But yeah, if you're going to be going for the full-on roleplay, people do not simply own one set of clothing.
Let's talk later. Feels like we gotta be saving the galaxy right now.
That's the basis for the thought.
done.
Those ones are full of desires. I have the desire to fulfill God's calling on my life. Carnival desires. I was actually scared of clowns when I was younger. Onto me, really? Maybe I just have a good imagination. Did you think about that?
You'll be all right. I'm here to help. Chief Riken, the recruitment center was overrun with Imperials. No sign of Agent Galen, but I've just freed some refugees.
Not refugees. Heroes. These people put their lives on the line for victory over the Empire. Name's Velnarok. Been recruiting volunteers for the Power Guard project since it started.
Those people asked to become test subjects?
The Empire stole their homeworlds. They jumped at the chance for payback. Over the years, hundreds of people volunteered for the Power Guard experiments. Heroes. All of them.
They're called experiments because most end in failure.
People know the risk, but they're willing to try anyway. Don't know how the Empire found us, but they control the whole project now.
Not for long.
I don't care how many Imperials I have to kill. They're not getting away with this.
You'd better hurry. Imperials are taking people for testing to the main lab. It's in the red light sector. Not sure exactly where.
That's one of the busiest parts of Nar Shaddaa. We'll never find the lab.
I've heard it's the only building with a dedicated energy reactor. Does that help?
Absolutely. Contact me when you're in the red light sector. I'll have a plan. Riken out.
I'll get these volunteers to safety. I hope you kill every last one of those Imperials.
What's this look like? Yeah, not as good. Right. And I've always been able to imagine things quite well. It's been one of my strengths throughout the years. It doesn't tell me where I need to go on the world map, so I just gotta go back to the speeder. I think it works in my favor in a lot of ways, but then it sometimes I don't want to imagine some things and it just pops into your head and you go, why? I wonder... We don't see Zeltrons around the Old Republic so much, do we? I wonder if Zeltrons are related to Sith at all, because they've got the same coloured skin for some reason.
Fit for duty. Return to your post.
Oh, dies, okay. How did I make that spin so much? Oh well. Those dies aren't that good.
Welcome. Please select an available travel route.
I need to go back there for one of the things, so I'm just gonna
Have a safe and pleasant stay.
fast travel. I wonder If some of thinking of all the different outfits comes from the requips that Urza Scarlet has. And from watching anime is what I mean. But like all the requips that Urza Scarlet has, and then Lucy Heartfilia ends up getting some different outfits as well to boost her magic, depending on who she's summoning. I wonder if that somehow influenced different outfits thinking of things. Oh well, let's talk to him.
Word is spreading of the so-called Mountain's defeat. With their leader dead, the majority of the Kintan Kings are scrambling to leave our territory. We've won.
Correction, I won.
The Force was with me as usual.
You're quite something. There is no denying it. The Republic truly can't thank you enough. Please accept this token of our appreciation. Oh, Barish, you're much too
Are you
generous.
gonna forget what you're gonna say again? Just hand over the money.
It's time for you to honor our bargain.
Yes, of course. I was impolite. As you're among the few
You
people
heard
I
the
can trust
ending?
here,
Of what?
would you take on another matter?
You better actually write what you're gonna say before you forget.
Republic assistance in the Red Light sector. If you find yourself there, please speak to him.
Because you tend to do that sometimes. Don't think I'm not onto you. $40. I get violent thrust. Replaces force sweep. Okay, so that would just be force sweep. It sunders them. I think that's quite useful actually, because I tend to use that a fair bit for groups. I don't leap around as much as the Jedi Guardian, so yeah, I think I'll do that. What was your point again? Yeah. Nice thinking music.
You are fit for duty. Return to your post. Vehicle pads are currently open for business.
Let's go. I think what I might end up doing is downloading last night's SWtOR section and then downloading this stream and chopping it at the planets. Which video you posted on there? The one for about the safety thing. Yeah, that one. When you focus on safety, it'll create problems. One. That one.
The name's Ilox. I'm a freelance private investigator. We need to talk. I understand Jedi get asked for help all the time, but this is important.
But then also people let it happen.
I stumbled onto, in case I get disappeared.
I'm not getting involved with someone as mentally troubled as you.
You decide I'm loopy, fine. First, hear me out. There's bad business going down at Club Euphora. So some Republic fleet officers
I watched it.
But it never came out. I decided to snoop around.
It's not the sort of stuff I usually watch, so don't worry about going into any more of his videos. Because when I watch YouTube and stuff, I tend to watch just for more entertainment and escapism.
Who hired you to follow around those Republic fleet officers?
Nobody. I'm just returning a favor. Republic soldiers rescued me from the Empire when I was a kid. Saved my life. Keep tabs on any Republic military that come here on shore leave. Make sure they don't get into trouble.
What a waste of
You
effort.
need to find something to do with yourself.
My point is, I think those fleet officers are in over their heads. Club Euphora has major security. Way above normal.
What are you doing in school? Yeah.
The guards are boosted with
Education's
combat
good when I've got a
adrenals and cybernetic
purpose for it.
implants. Whatever's happening is worth killing to keep secret. Somebody needs to rescue those officers.
Like, I need to want to achieve something to look up something educational, like how to edit something to have a particular outcome in the editing program, that sort of thing.
This is beginning to sound like a suicide mission.
I'm betting you can handle those thugs. Besides, you'll have the element of surprise. I've done all I can. The rest is up to you.
Like, I'm actually separating film videos I want to watch for education of that, because I want to achieve stuff with that, onto the second channel on my watch later playlist, so that I can go, when I'm on this channel, I'm working, sort of thing. So I can have that mentality of, okay, cool, here's when I'm doing stuff.
I'm in the red light sector. You have a plan for finding that main lab?
If the power guard facility has a dedicated reactor, it's immune to energy fluctuations affecting the power grid. My team is monitoring energy readings in that sector. All you have to do is cause some fluctuations. Applying a lightsaber to the right power conduits ought to do the trick.
I solve a lot of problems with my weapon.
I wish I had one every time a stack of data pads lands on my desk. Sending coordinates to key power conduits. Hit them all, and we'll get a fix on that power guard main lab. And be careful. The red light sector may look civilized, but it's nothing of the sort. Riken out.
I mean, yeah, it's something that exists. It's really hard to ignore unless you're like those casual Star Wars fans, right? That don't think of things that a normal person would go, how can you just not think of that? That's what I think anyway. Like, it's there. But it's better to focus on what you can control than what you can't control. And trying to make that little bit of what you can control better. Because otherwise you can get so disheartened and sad and depressed over all the problems in the world, which is not just that, but there's multiple others, that you just feel useless and worthless and like you can't do anything to affect change. But then also the people that support their government, right? Or support the actions and agree with it at least. Like, a lot of things later on are going to rely on people being vaccinated from COVID. That's what they're going to take advantage of in this period of time. That's the obvious one. No, I'm just here, I'm chilling. I mean, personally, I feel like I can talk about the stuff alright. It's more, after Breaking Bad, I just wanted something cheery. But when it's actual real world stuff, I don't mind talking about it a bit. But also, it's also at the point where I just go, I've said my bit on it. People reference Independence Day quite a lot. And I've heard people say it's a good movie and everything, so there's the benefit to that. Hey, Fenrir! Clearly, you got a gifted sub from Lock On. That's awesome.
Thank you. I'm Lieutenant Rail of the cruiser Coruscant Flame. Never been so happy to see a Jedi in my whole life. Blast, I could barely see straight. They pumped me full of something. Makes my face numb.
Sounds like you brought this on yourself.
We never asked for this.
I saw that. That's
wanted
awesome.
To have some fun. These cute little dancers brought me and my shipmates here to blow off steam. Next thing we knew, the dancers were gone. Guards beat us half to death, threw us in these cages like animals.
Clearly you're trapped, stupid.
Your ignorance astounds me.
Look, I'm from Dantooine. They don't have places like this back home. They smuggled us out one by one in waste containers.
How are you doing, Fenrir, anyway?
Nobody came back except for a gunnery ensign. He was different. Didn't even recognize me.
Pardon me.
Wherever they took him, something terrible happened.
Yeah, I'm gonna find out
learn
what.
the truth of this.
I think I might know where to start. I heard the guards mention.
She looks so evil.
I think
and then she comes out, we must learn the truth of this.
Please, you have to save them.
I'm a nice Jedi. Shut up and run.
I suggest you leave now.
Thanks for busting me out. I owe you one.
Oh, nice! You got a new job with better hours. That's good. That's good. There goes my English. Ran away off my tongue. Great that you'll be able to join in more. We'll have good fun. Yeah, it's free to play as well. Get into SWtOR. I ended up deciding on Nar Shaddaa. I'm not going to bother to do every single side mission. I've done them before personally. Otherwise, I probably would do them. And then also, I gave a taster of what some of the side quests were like in the earlier bits. And so, I'm going to leave it at that. And you can explore the game for yourself. You can play all of the story of the main game free to play, although it does limit a lot of things, which is still a pain in the buttocks. Like, it limits the amount of credits you can have. I think it limits it at 1 million, and you don't have sprint, and it's crap, really. So if you're gonna play free to play, never subscribe, because you'll never want to go back. Truly begin the journey to Barbie Horse Adventures. You know, if you ever pick that for the game and I play it, I'm gonna just make the title like, we're not watching a movie here, boys. We're actually playing the game. Here we go. Oh, there's some dude over there. Ordering a pizza for that show? That'll be great. Honestly, it'll be great fun just because I know I'm streaming it with you guys. And it'll be hilarious because we'll just probably poke so much fun at it. It's not on Steam? Where is it then? Is it on GOG? I mean, either way, I'll be able to find a way to play it, right? I haven't looked because no one's said for me to play it. You doubt? Well, you know what we're gonna do at the end. Then.
Only one building in the sector maintained a steady energy supply when you disrupted those power conduits. That has to be the main lab. Sending coordinates now. Aside from Agent Galen and the test subjects, we have no idea what you'll face in there. How will you play this?
Without mercy.
Every Imperial in there will die. I'll make sure of it.
With
Oh,
luck,
look, I found a
you'll catch
download
the
for it.
opposition off guard. You're in for a hell of a fight.
Here goes nothing.
Contact me when it's done. Riken out.
Depends which specific Barbie horse adventure you want me to play. I mean, you just Google Barbie horse adventure download and it comes up as like the second or third one as a download. I was like, well, I think it was the first one I clicked on then actually. I was like, old games download, because it's so old and nowhere lists it that no one cares. I'm sure Will's already cultured enough that anything he wants to watch, he knows how to get anyway. Woo, yippee! Some TV shows. You can be specific about the cartoons, but some TV shows. Variety show? Well, they would still have a title. Oh yeah, this dude.
Good evening. Dr. Charnicus at your service. I've never had the pleasure of meeting a Jedi in person. Well, not one who is still alive. This seems an opportune moment to reveal that I am not Imperial. I merely worked for them.
You'll die anyway.
I've come to put an end to you.
Perhaps I can change your mind with a goodwill gesture. Give me a moment and I'll revive the good Captain Trazine, and I'm sure he's eager to speak with you.
What's going on?
How many? The last I looked, The Simpsons had 26 seasons. It's ridiculous.
Yourself, but thanks.
How about to get his ass kicked? It happens.
Death is a reality that must be accepted.
What they did here, it's inhuman. This lunatic.
But we're actually playing the dark side options, Henry, for the Jedi Knight, which is different to what I played before, so it's cool.
Genetic splicing. Amazing procedure. I'm the first to successfully perform it.
That is amazing.
I'm extremely impressed.
Well, thank you. The Imperials were always quite stingy with their praise. The Empire was secretly replacing Republic fleet officers with its own agents. Men enjoying their shore leave made perfect targets. The Imperials wanted saboteurs throughout the Republic's warships. They planned to destroy the vessels from within.
She still needs a spear, but we can't do that until we actually get the update with the combat styles, which I don't know when exactly they're going to implement that update.
How did you acquire such knowledge?
The facility's commander.
Everything's very red here.
At least with me.
You deserve to die, monster.
But let's not be hasty. I'll gladly offer my expertise to the Republic. Think of all you could do.
To infiltrate the Empire? I guess I'd go along with using this filth.
It's either prison or working together with him anyway. I wish you could actually kill him.
He may be sick, but we need men like him to fight the Empire.
I wish that didn't make so much sense.
Splendid. As this facility is no longer suitable, I recommend we move somewhere else.
I never watched it a lot because about the time when it was popular when I was younger, my parents didn't let me watch it because they didn't want it influencing me in a negative way. I want to be famous for this.
Just make sure to give credit where it's due.
You'll be mentioned in my debriefing report. Goodbye.
So I don't know a lot about it, and I never really caught on with SpongeBob either. So there is that. It just wasn't on when I was watching telly in the morning before school, and that wasn't on the telly when I was watching it, basically. I think the most I saw SpongeBob was in Indonesia and overseas somewhere. They just put a hammerhead shark there. That looks even less like an Arthurian. Come on. I mean, I know a bit about The Simpsons only because it was such a popular show when I was younger. And memes. For the same reasons, yeah, that's fair. By the time I grew up and after they decided that I could make my own decisions on what I wanted to watch, that sort of way, I was just like, too many seasons. I was watching other stuff. One scene I did see when I was younger was the I Want Candy scene, and that was the first time I ever heard that song with the Bo Diddley beat.
You're done.
Wait, what? What are you doing? What? Helicopter saber! I don't remember that. All I remember is the I want candy, diddly do do do. I want candy, do 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 do. I don't know. I didn't even click a button that made it spin that time. That was just all her. All the game. Move over, Klaus Drive.
You're done.
Oh, why did it touch my eye? It was itchy, and then I made it worse because I touched it, of course. But that's actually where I... Later on, it was in the back of my mind. I looked it up, and the do-do-do-do is called the Bo Diddley beat. Cloud Strip. Cloud Strip for Tifa or Aerith? That's the question. I hope the remake part 2 actually comes to PS4. If it's just for PS5, I won't be able to play it. Although I haven't been keeping up with any of the news for it. He's on. Oh, dear me.
We've been waiting for you, Jedi. Darth Angral told me you defeated Watcher 1 and Inquisitor Farav. Impressive.
Explains why you're not here. Scared, huh?
We're not scared of you.
Even my Padawan is laughing at you.
You must be so embarrassed.
You killed good men at that recruitment center. Loyal soldiers. The best.
You need to buy it if PS4? What? What's interim? Hang on. I haven't looked it up, as I said. Intergrade. And then it's going to be, hopefully, I mean, I might play it much later when it comes to PC. For the corpo. No, the worst, incompetent.
If they were any good at their jobs, they'd still be alive.
Oof, burn.
You die slowly.
I promised Commander Grawl he could execute you personally. And I left him a few gifts to help.
Why do they all look like Ratataki?
Not as destructive as the later models I possess, but quick
Oh,
to
interesting.
assemble and quite malleable. It took nothing to wipe their useless minds and program them to serve me.
Pretty much. Good to know.
If those people are already dead, at least I won't have to hold back.
I tend not to really get figurines and stuff from other franchises I tend to just get more the actual stories. But yeah. That's cool.
We're too late, Riken. Darth Angrel's apprentice raided the lab. There's nothing left here. I found an encrypted data pad on an Imperial officer. It looks important.
It may have information on where the enemies moved to. Bring the data pad back to headquarters. My slicers will crack the decryption. We'll have to move fast to stop the enemy. Hurry.
I like the look of that compared to these. Right, we want to go back. That leads me to think it will be the promenade. Oh, return to Ilox. My bad. That is a long link. What is that? Oh, the polygon figures, right. Yeah. I'd honestly, if I was going to get a figure of stuff, I would probably get the high quality ones that look really cool and awesome, but I would also then procrastinate and not spend the money on it.
There was quite a rumble in the quarantine zone.
I guess it depends on what art style you like better as well and what you would want to buy. Yeah, so you want.
I can't speak of that right now.
Secret mission, huh? Fair enough. I'll be sure to steer Republic people away from Club Euphora from now on. Take care. And if you get a chance, an old friend in the industrial zone could use someone like you. His name's Gannick.
How does this look? Yeah, fine, but no big difference. I've actually honestly been moving away from getting even the EU figures that are coming out recently. That's because they're so blooming expensive. Like, it was good. It was nice when Jaina Solo and Revan came out and they were like $25.
You are fit for duty. Return to your post.
And now the last one I bought was Nihilus and he was $55. I'm like, well, how do I justify that to myself when I got something of a bit high quality for $25? No, well. I mean, it is different because I don't know the pricings of different franchises, so that's you doing research into that. But I'm thinking of just Star Wars specific ones. Also, there's some new ones based on the Star Wars micro series. I'm not sure if I'm gonna get them or not at the moment. Just because I don't know the prices, so I'll see the prices when they're released. It's cool we're getting some, but I don't know as well if it's just Disney going, oh, that show's popular on Disney Plus, make figures of it. And they don't really care anyway. Die.
Teamwork grand.
Take that.
Yeah. It's also giving money back. In a way as well, it's my sentiment of I'm going. It's giving money back to the people that have made poor decisions for the franchise. While at the same time that shouldn't stop me from enjoying stuff, I'd rather pay for stories.
They're all dead.
Which I have in manga. Get yourself together.
Get your head on straight and help me.
There's nothing we can do. They'll find us. Kill us. You kept us out of the loop. Hid the power guard facility. Never told us about these weapons. We stayed. Supported your mission when we should have evacuated. These deaths are on you.
Blame the
If you
general.
want to yell at someone, call SWtOR. He authorized the project.
Everyone responsible for this should be brought up on charges. With Raiken dead, I'm acting bureau chief.
Yeah.
This operation's over.
Especially with the stuff with them
leaving now. Sorry,
well,
friend, but you're on
misnaming
your
a
own.
character and not even trying to correct it because they put the picture of the box up and everyone pointed out that's not Khan or Jax, and they didn't even reprint the boxes before releasing it. SWtOR.
Sorry, friend, but I'm in charge here now.
Well, that's one way to end a conversation.
My favorite way in this case.
It's the perfect response for uncooperative people. Agent Diaz, decrypt this Imperial data pad, right now.
Yes, I'll get right on it.
Yuffie?
Decryption complete. The enemy took everything from the power guard lab to a fallback position. I recognize these coordinates. An Imperial-controlled factory on the industrial level.
Power guard central now.
The Sith must be churning out new power guards from that location.
Well, that factory has all the weapons, armor, and shields they'd need to do it.
You hit me. I can't believe you actually hit me.
And I'll do it again. How did they get the Goofy gift to do it? I'll do it again.
If you know what's good for you, shut up.
But all right.
Sir, I recommend we inform General SWtOR. We need immediate reinforcements. I've marked the enemy's fallback position. Good luck down there.
Let's go, Agent Diaz.
Ooh. How does that look? Not good. Right. I thought from the picture it wouldn't, but hey, new tops, I can check them. The polygon runner. What did you do? Run with polygon? It's really hard to justify the increased prices for the quality we get nowadays. As like Black Series, I get a bit of inflation, but $30 over 4 years for single figures. Right, 2017, 18, 19, 20, 21. Yeah, well, I'll say 3 years. That's even worse. They'll increase it $10 per year. Ridiculous. No, I probably wouldn't actually. Play retro games. Actually, Fenrir, I was considering some options on what I could do. Because I have repurposed my second YouTube channel to be my more professional film work. I'm looking at re-editing some of my films that I've done and putting them on there, which will be cool.
Open for business.
And I've removed the exports of the streams there because as far as I could tell they weren't doing anything. And I've cleaned up my main other YouTube channel so that it mainly just says Star Wars EU stuff on all the live stuff that happened there as well. Because that's what I want, what I'm keeping the main focus of the channel at the moment until I have more time to go to do more. But I'm thinking also of going back to recording the Star Wars EU games and then editing them and uploading them compared to doing them live, because I think that's the kind of content I want to deliver. Compared to going, yeah, here's just, I chopped up my live stream, here's the whole game. Personally.
Return to your post.
It'll be free on YouTube, lock on. But yeah, I was thinking in the future, if my mind goes away a bit from Star Wars EU and I get a little bit tired of creating so much of that content, as I've been delving into other stuff a lot more recently as my mind hasn't been as Star Wars focused. And I talked about this a bit yesterday. Going and I could, if I was to do a gaming channel, I would make a separate channel and pre-record games on there rather than live stream them here, which I don't think I'm going to be doing at the moment because that's way too much effort for something that I don't think I would benefit from as much as if I focus on doing some film stuff and all that. So there is that.
Finally, a human not wearing the Imperial uniform. Don't see much else when the Empire's working us to death. I'm Gannock. Foreman's my official post, but most of my time spent organizing the Resistance. First the Hutts, now the Empire, you know?
You're going to have to talk quickly.
I won't waste your time. I promise. There's a chemical plant nearby. Sources say the Empire's designing toxins to kill specific sentient species. I sent an agent to dig up intel, find out what they're planning, but she's gone missing. The plant is crawling with Imperial guards, so infiltration's not an option. I need an assault on the plant.
I get paid in 2 days. I can finally get my new headphones. Just the challenge I needed.
Facing danger is what I do best.
I was just thinking, I was just checking the time and going, oh, there was an email there that was sort of,
find the plant's main
I can never read of it later.
Scanner in and I'll get remote access. We'll find out who exactly the Empire's planning to murder with their chemicals.
Alright, here we go. But yeah, I'm thinking that would be too much effort at the moment. Also, if I repurpose my main channel, if my mind veers away from Star Wars to more other games, I would probably have less streaming and more pre-recorded stuff. But that's given that I have the time to edit them. At the moment, I need to finish editing what I have. And doing that. And I think I've got a good focus for some of my next videos. If I find that the first one of that is successful, which is in regards to seeing red, I'm trying doing a dramatic reading and putting in the sound effects and all that, like an audio book, which would be cool, because that's a new EU story. And if that does well, I will go and do some of the probably the hyperspace lost short stories first that people wouldn't have access to as easily, and slowly work my way through all the EU stories as I work on proofreading my short stories collection. But if it doesn't do that well, I'm probably just gonna keep it on the back burner a little bit, do the stuff that's interesting to me. I don't know. I really need to get to practicing and sorting out exactly what I want to say in my e-reviews in a different way that is short form rather than the long form I've been doing. Once I sort that out, it should be quicker to turn them over and get caught up and then read more EU and do that. But yeah.
I've got access. Excellent. I'll have this security down
So
in no
was,
time.
well,
Take a minute to rest. Must
I'll
have
say
been
something
tough fighting
afterwards.
through their defenses. Just
Pretty
another
easy.
second, and there, I'm in. Here we are. Everything about the toxins, what the Empire's doing with them, and these chemicals. The Empire's using them to kill every evokai on Nar Shaddaa. Probably a favor to the Hutts.
Good thing I'm a human, you're freaking Sith!
Think of this as a lesson in acceptance.
Just because you're human doesn't mean you dodge this.
I'm not human.
The Empire's crimes hurt everyone.
So,
Looks like these
so there we
chemicals are used
go.
in some kind of
The
extermination
Jedi Knight
factory
is
run by our
canonically
Commander
human.
Vergust. I need you to storm that factory and shut it down, now.
Finally, a worthy challenge.
I've been itching for a good fight.
Thank you. You will have thanks from the entire evokai community. Get inside the extermination factory, then find some way to shut it down.
And my intention with it being just me was that I don't have to try and coordinate everyone else to do it. Because there's another audio drama type project going on that I have been put in a group chat for on Facebook and stuff. But what I've found as far as Star Wars EU, trying to get people together anyway. Hey, look, I'd take it. If you think you can do a droid voice, if I'm actually doing an audio drama, I would have a look at that. Because all you might need to do is do a bit higher voice and we put a little bit of an audio effect on it and it will work. That could be it. Because you did your news pretty good. Anyway. Like if you're going for the prissy C-3PO type. But yeah, it's been difficult to coordinate because I think it's really hard to find people as passionate about it to get the ball moving and with the actual skill to be able to pull it off in a way that I'd be happy with. Like, I know, I'll always remind you of that. But yeah, the way, if I do it myself, even if I'm not 100% happy with my voices that I do, and I know I can work on it myself and if I don't perfect it for one, I can try and improve for the next one. See how the first one goes. I'm putting a bit of time into it, so yeah.
Nice moves. Thought I was gonna be sick if those Imperials touched me one more time. I'm called Abyss, Republic agent. Gannett send you?
You're called Abyss, but you're actually a Togruta.
I'm shutting this factory down. That's all you need to know.
Suit yourself. If you want to break this place, you gotta go after its leader. Verghost, the commander here, he's a real monster. Once you hit the chemical plant, he stepped up the slaughter. Now Verghost's holed up in his command post, killing evokai as part of his genocide program. You've got to take him down.
Any problem I can solve with a lightsaber is a good one.
That's the idea. Take out Verghost quick, and I'll call in Republic support. Now hurry! Stop Verghost, and his genocide program's toast.
Alrighty, let's get him. Boom. I might as well get a couple more of these. And get this guy. Nope, you're here. Oh, why?
My work's nearly complete. You can't stop
SWtOR
me. No
is
one
family
can.
friendly.
My Evokai friends will have to be patient while I destroy you.
I'll kill you
You'll
first.
fall, like so many men before you.
As foolish as you are stupid. I'm going to enjoy this. The Empire's invested decades into this operation. It doesn't end here.
Shut up, Verghost. You're finished! What are you waiting for? Kill the monster!
Wait. I know everything about the Empire's other extermination factories. You can't afford to lose me.
He's bluffing! Kill him!
Don't be a fool, Jedi. You know you need me alive.
This is for all those you've murdered.
No, you can't.
You love the smell of the pants, PD.
Serves the scum right. I'll have my men clean up this mess.
I'm just imagining an actual human smelling like a rat. It's just so horrible.
Where is she?
Over here, Chief. Your buddy sprung me. Killed Commander Verghost, too. Couldn't have done it better myself.
He deserved it.
There was nothing but darkness in his heart. I couldn't let him live.
I guess you're right. Still, we could have used someone who knew the Empire's secrets. I've got to take off. The factory survivors are coming in now, and they need my help. The Evokai are in your debt. You've given us the strength to keep fighting for our home.
Gannick's right. You should be proud. Now go on. I'll take over from here.
Manalangyan Perlo, Amka Kalami, Nayakira Lebua.
Alrighty. I still got influence with Kira, even though she disapproves of so much. Kinda like the look of that better than the other one. There we go. Why would you comment that on my YouTube? Hydrate. You're supposed to put nice comments or jokes or something that's not nasty or an insult, right? When did I say yes? Yeah, I think it's stinky cheese. You're full of stinky cheese. That's why you keep using that emote. Unrated episodes. I mean, I don't have any. Although I haven't rated any of my episodes officially, so there you go. Well, go post on Ultima Dimension Self's YouTube channel. There's also an alternate dimension self that actually never started streaming and doing YouTube and stuff. Such commentary. Your mother was a hamster. Your father smells of elderberries. I honestly don't do insulting things very easily. It's not part of my nature, really. So it wouldn't come... It would be tricky for me to do it properly. I'll kill more of these Imperial scum. Like, yeah, it is.
Should probably get moving.
Like, unless I'm doing it in a joking banter way, actually insulting people like that doesn't come easily to me. But I'm not a Brit. I mean, Aussies are supposed to be insulting, but I'm different.
You shouldn't have come. You'll make me hurt you. You already forced me to give up my fellow agents. Now they're all dead.
Agent Galen, what happened to you?
When I resist the pain, he always wins.
Fight harder or die.
Don't make me kill you, Galen.
He won't let you destroy me.
Nothing more irritating than a Jedi who won't die. Your constant interruptions must end.
My British blood has been diluted for at least 7 generations.
The new Agent Galen's power is matched only by his obedience.
I'll destroy him.
Been carving up your little machines all day. He won't be any different.
He's no machine. His mind is intact, even if his spirit isn't. Galen, destroy my enemy.
No, I'd rather die.
Control Factor 6 initiated. Neural override complete. Launching elimination protocol. Target? Jedi.
I told you, he always wins.
He didn't win.
I'm in control. All that damage you did finally spread to the neural overrides. Only temporary, though. I can already feel my systems repairing themselves.
Then hurry up.
Tell me everything you know about the enemy.
The Sith Lord, Lord Static, has the Republic's Mark III power guards, cybernetically enhanced soldiers armed with advanced weapons. Static plans to build hundreds more, all controlled by him, an army to conquer Nar Shaddaa.
He'd war with the
I
Hutts.
doubt the locals will lay down without a fight.
The Hutts are cowards. In the end, they'll surrender to save their fat hides. Static's building his army in Shadowtown, an Imperial-controlled sector. Nastiest people on Nar Shaddaa. And that's saying a lot. I'll give you the coordinates. Neural overrides restarting. There's nothing else to do. Kill me.
I don't plan to fight you twice. Goodbye, Galen.
Yeah, he became a cyborg. Oh, that cyborg, yeah. Makes you want to cosplay. Well, he dead. Could you cosplay dead? How would you cosplay dead, I wonder? Easily enough, you just lay on the floor. But how would you move anywhere? You'd have to be dead, so you can't move. No, I didn't say dead. Dead.
Have a safe and pleasant stay.
And not a zombie either, just dead. Just or is it just Cryborg? I haven't watched Teen Titans either. I haven't watched any of the DC animated series. I watched a little bit of Batman animated series and I've seen a little bit of the future one, but I haven't seen them properly, like when they were on TV. So I never watched Justice League or Teen Titans or any of them. Oh, this is Speeder Taxi. Close, true. Close. Also, swoop racing isn't the same either. Everyone's sleeping. Now this is Speeder Taxi Racing. Oh boy.
Keep your voice low. These buildings are abandoned, but Imperial probe droids do sweeps periodically. Zan Loren, Republic Intelligence. Thanks for checking in. I've heard you've made yourself a hero to some of the alien refugees around here. Care to try your hand at a prison break?
I'm up for anything.
Facing danger is what I do best. I'll handle it.
Before you agree, just let me give you the down and dirty. This is about the Empire. The atrocities they hide behind Nar Shaddaa's neutrality. This is Shadowtown. Prison city filled with the Empire's worst assassins and madmen. Kept on ice till Papa Sith needs them.
And you want to free them?
Why would we release Imperial prisoners?
It's not just Imperials who wash up here. The Empire holds prisoners of war, our men in the worst of this whole mess. Camp 27. We know they're holding Akodomi here, one of the Jedi heroes of the Battle of Sullust. And we want
it would be awesome being in a room this big, to be honest.
I would not wish any Jedi spirit exposed to such a place.
They say Akodomi was one of the best young Jedi in years. Close to yourself, even. The security in Camp 27 is tighter than I've ever seen. Their access codes are in parts, split among teams of guards so no one enters alone. Every few minutes, they swap out the entire code.
So what do I get out
You're
of it?
on Nar Shaddaa, right? No one does anything for free.
Guess you don't watch rescue rewards on Holovid. Each of these POWs carries a hefty reward from the Republic government. You'll need to find the camp wardens when they're outside the shields. Get the codes from them. The whole thing, mine. No one man's got more than one part.
Hey Matrix, how you doing? It wouldn't be in anyone's way, true. I'll take them down.
These Imperial torturers will taste real pain.
Just don't drag it out. You need to bring those codes back to me so I can get it imprint. In case you don't make it out again. Good luck, and go quickly. If the codes change before you're in, we're lost.
He looks stunned by the music. Oh, that'd be funny to rewatch, wouldn't it? I was just dancing and having fun. Get the access codes, alright. From one of the wardens, I would assume. Retrieve subsystem access code. Alright. Voice change. Oh, what voice? Oh, I haven't had that in a little bit. Oh. Monster voice. Do I have one? What's Radio Demon? It's Radio Demon. Okay, that doesn't fit. That isn't it. Also, I did the background effect. Hang on. I'm trying to find a monster one for you if it has one in here. I mean, there's a crazy clown.
Dark. That just sounds like Vader. Ogre is technically a monster. That sounds like a monster. Yeah, let's go with that. Now, how long did I put on the voice change again? I should probably pay attention. That sounds like a monster. I'm not gonna make it time for 5 minutes from now. You come into my domain to challenge me. You fool, you will never win against the might and power of His Majesty. I will not let you reach him. He is the one and true master of the universe. Swiping, no swiping. Here we go. Swiping, no swiping. If I do a big monologue while I'm looking for the codes, they try to lock me out with codes, the fools. Swiping, no swiping. I will swipe instead. Oh, they're hiding the codes from me! Freddy Krueger isn't coming to your dreams. Now, he's in reality. Mr. Swiping is swiping. Let's go, swiping and swiping. Oh yes, Fenrir, have you actually seen the phrase me? I added that more recently. I'm not sure if you would have seen it. Oh, this sounds a bit like Jabba's laugh to you. Do you count as oh dear, we are in trouble. Swiping, no swiping. How much could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? A good old tongue twister right there of how much would how much how you misspelled the first wood. That's what threw me off when I reread it. How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? Swiping or swiping? Still not enough codes to enter the base. Swiping and swiping. You love it. I don't like cricket. Oh no. I love it. Swiping and swiping. Nightmares, you're blaming me. Shouldn't that be more? instability that required you to have a nightmare to sort out your subconscious. Surely you should be able to read and watch horror and then sleep like a baby, like I do. You will not be able to sleep soundly if you are not mentally healthy. So look after yourself, or I'm coming for you. Swiping. The voice changer I'm using is called Voice Mod, and it is called Ogre. I need serious help. Like I said, my imagination is good. And I like to imagine many scenarios. When I was little, I would play imaginary games with myself, because I was an only child. And, well, I had to entertain myself somehow. Some was reading, some was imaginary games. Swiping, no swiping. Yes, okay, that's been 5 minutes. And now you turn on sing mode. Of course.
Here we go. It just got real. The sing mode is here. Oh yeah. Lock-on has enough points to waste them on sing mode. So here it is back. I'm at it again. Swiping, no swiping. Well, that's Lock-on's choice, because he activated sing mode. And the voice changer just ran out. Swiper, no swiping. How long did I say sing mode for? Another 5 minutes. So let's do that. Here we are. It's SWtOR! And it's all cheap me. Because I think I can sing normally. Oh no. What just happened? Did it try to activate a voice? Well, I already had a voice activated. Let me see. Oh, you tried that now with the crazy clown. It did not change it. Swiping, no swiping. Chief Warden, you better have the passcode. Drops are being nice to me today. Down as you, not a drop. Let's just continue on our way. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1 minute to go. On the sing mode. I'm singing the monster voice, but the sing mode is still on. And this is the voice. This is the thing. Swiping and swiping.
Here we are. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down. Never gonna turn around or desert you. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna give you up, never let you down. Never gonna turn around or desert you. Swiping and swiping.
The timers have run out. Swiping, no swiping. The demonic boss of the TikTokers. I did rickroll you. You've all listened to it. I don't remember the other words other than the chorus, so I just repeated some of it. Swiping, no swiping. They really aren't dropping the bloomin' access code though. It's annoying. I just need the one. Swiping, no swiping. Yeah, that's the demon's purpose. Its regret was that it couldn't rickroll someone in life. So that's why it's a demon. And it wants to do it to you. Swiping, no swiping. Primary access code, come on. Swiping, no swiping. You're seeing demons? You mean you couldn't see demons before, and now you're seeing them? I think you might need some help, Lock-On. Because there shouldn't be demons in your house. Swiping, no swiping. I get all the other bloomin' codes, but not the one I need. Swiping, no swiping. The Demon Whisperer. Oh no, it's real. It's like the Ghost Whisperer, but he doesn't talk to ghosts, he just talks to demons. Swiping, no swiping. I really should have the time of that up.
Surprisingly well lit. Maybe the name refers to the residents.
I have done voice change, hydrate, and sing mode. Swiping, no swiping. I mean, I just gotta keep killing these wardens until they drop the code. It's annoying, because they drop duplicates of the same code. And swiping, no swiping. Yay! Finally! He had all the codes on him. It's not very accurate to what the description was, because if someone had all the codes on them at the same time, that would defeat the purpose of giving the codes to different people. Anyway, video game logic. Swiping, no swiping. I mean, the code is more like guidelines anyway.
I've got the codes.
Swiping, no swiping.
All right, just let me scan them. If this doesn't work, at least our techs have somewhere to start the next time.
Next time?
What do you mean, doesn't work?
Swiping, no swiping.
This is dangerous. No one's ever come out of Camp 27 alive. But I can't think of anyone who'd have a better shot. Codes will only be good for a little bit longer. Hurry and use them to get inside, then access the security console, and let me know you're in. If you can pull this off, you'll be rescuing a true hero of the Republic.
I'll kill them all. Oh wait, no, I don't have the voice changer on. Swiping, no swiping. Yes, it's the phrase me 15 minutes ago Lock-On did. Swiping, no swiping. Why can't we all be a bit mad sometimes, hmm? I can be a bit psycho, or I can be a bit normal. I'm sure it makes the stream interesting when I'm a bit psycho, and I go crazy because I'm going mad in here. Never getting out of the house. What do you think it does to the mind? Oh, you go crazy here. Oh, you're crazy now. Oh, wait, if you're not crazy yet, you will be crazy. This is what happens when you're drunk. is Star Wars. You gotta love it, don't you? Swiping or swiping. An interrogator? No. No, I have not. Because I don't think I need one. Pennywise the Third. No, it wasn't Pennywise the Third. Will you float around here? Hiya, Georgie. Serious mental health. I mean, I can be silly and I can be crazy and I'm fine. Swiping no swiping. It appears like I may need mental help, but I'm really just doing a bit and being silly, and then it looks like I need mental help. Swiping no swiping. I should heal. Swiping no swiping. Hey, they don't live with me, Fenrir. Swiping no swiping.
Take that.
Hang on. A slices are trying to tap the line. God, that's fantastic. I can't believe you made it into Camp 27. On your own, I mean, we've got plenty of guys in the other way. Don't let it go to your head, though.
It's a good away just in case. I know it's a joke, so that's good. I will destroy this
when I'm
place.
done, there won't be anything but bones.
It's not swiping, no swiping.
No, we've got no specs on this place, nothing. Anyone in the cells, assume they're one of ours and spring them. Your main target is Akko Domi. He's a Jedi. Like the rescue effort on Solace that kept the Empire from enslaving half the planet. Like got caught himself.
No one will walk away from this.
Seems like the right sort of attitude.
I like I was laughing and she says, no one will walk away from this. Swiping, no swiping.
Good luck.
And oh boy, do we feel a bit murderous today. Yes, we can murder them all and they will not resist, will they? Because they cannot, I'm too powerful for them. My presence will make them bow down in my presence. They did a sorcery? Oh dear me. Swiping, no swiping. Aussie man. Yeah. You gotta know the Aussies tougher than the Floridian. Surely. Swiping, no swiping. Be right back. Did you have too much of the craziness, Matrix? I'm sure that was it. I'm sure the craziness is too much for some to handle. But here we are, being silly and crazy, and who knows? Some may not be conducive to a healthy lifestyle, so maybe, or maybe neutral. It may be someone comes into the stream and really sees what is going on here. I'm hanging around for the fun. But who knows? Swiping, no swiping. I will release all the murderers and all the Republic soldiers and people of valor I will keep in. That is my plan. Swiping, no swiping. I am not aware of having any American blood in me, actually. Swiping, no swiping.
Please don't kill me. I can help you. Whatever you're looking for, I can find it.
Your words are wasted. Let's finish this.
No!
Invisible lightsaber! Swiping, no swiping.
Who comes before me? I am Akodomi, the Lord of Camp 27. No one seeks me out. Soldiers beg with their final breath to perish, rather than to look upon my face.
Your actions have already condemned you.
Not even a pretense of trying to save me. How quickly the Republic turns its back on its ideals.
I'm not the Republic.
Slaughter her, my
Swiping, no swiping.
Slowly.
I'll just die, Sith Apprentice. There. You're dead. Swiping or swiping. Only 4 hours. Haha, get good, scrub. Where was my interrupt? Oh. I forgot where my interrupt was. Oh, he dead anyway. Swiping, no swiping.
That? I feel the darkness in you. The joy you felt at my apprentice's deaths. Will you kill me as well? Or does your hatred demand more? Would you rather see me scream? Draw it out for days while I beg you to end it?
I hope it's painful enough for your tastes.
Just as I would have said.
That was too quick. Torture him a bit. Come on. You know you want to. Swiping, no swiping.
Thanks.
It's like bop it. Swipe or no. Swiping, no swiping. The minutes tick by a bit more slowly when you're keeping track of them, don't they? I'm noticing that, and it's like, glances over, the swiping, no swiping just says 20 minutes. I'm like, it feels like it's been longer, but then at the same time, it hasn't. Oh well, swiping, no swiping.
My force.
You know this is the reaction to that phrase, right? Swiping, no swiping. At least I don't get PTSD from it now. Swiping, no swiping. You wonder why I go crazy and you do stuff like that. Swiping, no swiping? My feelings confirm that it is true that I do not like that phrase, and I will not repeat it, because repeating it will return to the... I'll backslide. I'll just have so much PTSD from repeating it that it will not be that good. Swiping, no swiping. guard destroyed. Swiping, no swiping. Stretch, oh, JPD Macca, whoa! Did you see that you got a gift sub and came by to say hello? Oh, welcome, I will do a stretch. That's actually one I haven't done for a while. People haven't been redeeming stuff. Maybe they've been saving up to make me play Barbie Horse Adventures or something. Swiping, no swiping. Welcome back to the stream. And I just have to say swiping, no swiping again because I said so. Swiping, no swiping. Anyway. That emote didn't work. Why does it do that? Swiping, no swiping. I mean, if you'd actually join in and watch a chair stream. Swiping, no swiping. I've been looking while working, nice. Hope work's treating you well. And you're doing fairly well. It's been a while since I've seen you. Swiping, no swiping. What did you miss? I don't know. What did you miss, Matrix? Swiping, no swiping. Time difference can be a pain for sure. Swiping, no swiping.
But not strong enough. I am more than Sith now. Much more.
He's tall. I'll give him that.
Remarkable technology. So versatile. I just calculated 17 different ways to end your life.
I'll only need one for you. Swipe or no swiping.
All that hardware won't save you from me.
Darth Megatron.
Yoga Street. What true power feels like.
Swiping, no swiping.
Perhaps I'll add you to my army after all. Darth Underworld would appreciate that. I might even leave your mind intact, as I did Agent Galen's.
Prepare to become scrap metal, you twisted freak.
Well, he's dead. Swiping, no swiping. Questionable yoga pants? You mean you question whether they're yoga pants? Nah, I don't have yoga pants. So there you go. They would just be like, Yogi Bear. I can't do the voice very well. Hiya, boo-boo. That was a good timing for after that. Anyway. Hey, yogurt pants. No. Swiping, no swiping.
Don't look so surprised. It's our job to follow people. Agent Diaz planted a tracker on you back at headquarters.
Standard operating procedure. No offense intended.
Maybe some. My nose still hurts. Would have been here sooner, but getting into Imperial territory without a lightsaber is complicated.
Where did you get these troops?
This is Black Star Squad, a special operations team. General Varsuthra pulled in a favor with General Garza. Got him here quick. We're demolishing this location. Make sure the enemy can't recover anything useful.
Sir, I've located the Power Guard files, including notes on how the Sith controlled them. Orders?
Sabotage the enemy with it.
Plant bad data inside those files.
Swiping, no swiping.
Find. Let the Empire create its own power guards, but ones with a flaw we can exploit.
Not surprised you're advocating dirty tricks, but in this case I agree. You should check in with General Varsuthra. We'll be right behind you.
Right, hang on. What happens if we say keep everything?
Maybe.
Right, I'll keep going. Keep everything. Swiping, no
Copy
swiping.
the data. Send it to your superiors. Maybe we can salvage.
I think that's
something
what she
from
would
this.
actually do.
For once, we agree on something.
Swiping, no
You should check
swiping.
in with General Varsuthra. We'll be right behind you. Just need to plant the incendiary charges. I'd say it's been a pleasure, but
Make my mistakes. I know, right? He like calculated so many ways to kill me, and I just blasted through all of them. Swiping, no swiping. She needs a kiss and she'll brighten right up. She'll turn away from the dark side and everything. Right? Swiping, no swiping.
We've long had a slice into the intercom at Camp 27. I heard everything. Akodomi is still called savior by so many people, but he had so much evil inside him. I'm glad he's dead. Now no one needs to learn about his fall. He can be remembered as we wish he had been.
Young Jedi need their heroes.
Agreed. We need to maintain their faith in a time like this. Thank you for shutting down that factory of horrors. There are free men of the Republic who'll bless your names each night. We will turn this place. I swear it. Nar Shaddaa must join the Republic, so the Empire can never hide such monstrosities again.
All right. Oh, what do we got here? This should be good. I like the look of that. Let's use that one over here. And I needed to make sure that was unified. Yeah. I'm gonna have a short intermission for a minute. Not the kind where we're watching stuff, the kind where I'm having a break and you can talk to chair. I'll be back in a minute or two. Why does the chair betray me every single time? Can't there be a time when the chair doesn't betray me? Just one time or something? Anywho.
Providing you with the highest level of
I already know I'm not an actual monster, although in some ways humans are the worst monsters of all.
Major disaster, General, but a lot of good people died.
Bad enough losing Chief Raiken and so many agents, but Galen, we'd worked together for years. Just heard from Special Agent Tander. His team eradicated all trace of what happened at that Sith base. But I told you to bury the power guard project.
I was asking for it.
Save the data files.
The research has merit.
I believe in the power guard project.
Swiping, no swiping.
Anything we can use to kill Sith is worthwhile.
If we do continue the research, it can't be there. The Republic's position on Nar Shaddaa is precarious at best. Better for everyone if this operation remains classified. I'm sealing all records of what happened here. You, me, and the SIS are the only ones who know the full story.
Don't worry. I'm not planning to discuss this with the Jedi Council.
It's for the best. Thank you. I know you're probably exhausted, but the enemy hasn't given up. Neither can we. A major tactical
I mean,
advantage is
bushfires are
but
normal
you have to
here,
act
Fenrir.
quickly.
What are you talking
One of Darth
about?
Angrel's closest advisors, Admiral Hacklin,
Swiping
asked
or
us for
swiping?
asylum. He wants to defect.
Hacklin was with Angrel when he interrogated me on Ord Mantell. They seemed chummy. What changed?
I'm not sure, but the Admiral is on the run. There are unconfirmed reports Hacklin's earned a death mark.
We shouldn't risk our necks to save some Imperial traitor.
Even a traitor who could give us everything on our enemy's operation? We need to bring him in. Kira obviously made an impression on the Admiral at Ord Mantell. He says he'll only surrender to her.
I have a bad feeling about this.
There's no time to negotiate. Admiral Hacklin's expecting you two, and no one else. I told him to wait for you at an old asteroid mining facility. I'm uploading the coordinates now.
Surround this asteroid mine with Republic cruisers. If this is a trap, I don't want the enemy escaping.
Too risky. The Admiral might mistake it for hostile action and bolt. The mining facility is small. If this is a trap, you won't be facing more enemies than you can handle. Be careful out there.
No, I'm sure it's the fire in your loins or something, lock on. Yeah, basically bushfires are normal. We just had a big one, but in the end, our ecosystem's used to it. So we end up getting regrowth and everything from it. We actually need some fires to open up the seeds of some of the plants here. And they actually need the heat to crack open and work properly, basically. So that's an interesting ecosystem thing for this country, that it needs some of the fires at times. So basically it was just a big version and it's fine. Sorry, your jokes? Well, you're the one trying to set it up and you tell me that, oh, now is the time when you're supposed to ask what, and I'm like, well, I'm obviously not going to fall for that now. Swiping, no swiping. Basically, bushfires, any fire out bush. Swiping, no swiping.
Shafu was that Rhodian slaver you told me about. The one who changed his ways and started working for Master Zalo. If Shafu was still alive, I'm sure he would have tried to contact you.
I mean, wildfire could mean it's wild in the city, for all I know. But yeah, usually bushfires are the ones that go out of control. Otherwise, it's just a fire. Swiping, no swiping.
You're talking about stuff that happened over 20 years ago.
Well, if you wanna make your joke, then make your joke. And I assume as well, by the way, if you say it makes you think of something else, if you want to say it, you'll say it. That's what I assume. Oh yeah, I never think of American president stuff, so there you go. Or do you say that now that I've already said something different? That's the question. Swiping, no swiping.
Rebuilding an encrypted file from deleted bits of data? I'm not sure even you could pull that one off.
Gradual murder. Isn't that called torture? Swiper, no swiping. Well, it's only fair. You tortured me with phrase me before. So I can torture you with joke ruination. Swiper, no swiping. That it does, so it keeps the subject alive for longer and able to keep the screams, the sweet screams going, right? A countryside, the bush, out in the country, yeah. I mean, when I say out bush, I generally mean out where there are no houses and stuff at all. Or there's like maybe one guy living out in the wild. That's generally what I mean. Otherwise, I'd call it sort of countryside. Yeah. Anyway, swiping, no swiping. Whoa, let's go. Swiping, no swiping.
I am Valis. Your quick response is most appreciated. Please forgive the deception. Admiral Hacklin remains Darth Angrel's faithful servant. His name simply made this meeting convenient.
He's a Sith. Kill him.
It didn't even avoid copyright. It still gets copywritten. I don't know how. And I haven't checked in dispute that I put in ages ago, but it still gets copyright claimed. And I just leave it there. Dear me. Swiping, no swiping.
This won't have been a waste of time if I get to kill you.
I thought Jedi were seekers of knowledge. Aren't you the least bit curious what this is about? Your Padawan isn't who you think. She's no Jedi. She's a child of the Emperor, like me. And it's time she returned to our father's warm embrace.
I knew you were trouble, Kira. Swiping, no swiping.
Figures you're a Sith.
I'm not a Sith. Don't let him turn you against me. We can defeat him. Together.
We have no quarrel, Jedi. Return to your ship and let Kira come home. The Emperor wills it.
The Emperor has no power here. I do.
Your self-delusions are irrelevant.
Yeah, I know, right?
There's no escaping your destiny, Kira.
Swiping, no swiping.
Thanks to your little brush with Darth Angrel, the Emperor knows you're alive and where to find you. No matter where you go, Father sees you. He sees you right now, and he wants you back.
I'd rather die than see him again.
So be it, sister.
For my force.
Get him. Wrecked. Alrighty, what have we got here? Oh, it's better. But it's got a lower, it's got a higher rating. I'll have to do that. Yep, definitely got him. But I'm gonna leave that there, and the focus is much better for the discipline I picked. So there we go. Definitely got him. He's wrecked. He had no chance. Swiping, no swiping.
I should have told you the truth a long time ago. My parents were Sith, but the Emperor isn't my father. Child of the Emperor is just a title. I was taken from my parents when I was a baby, raised in the Sith Academy with others like Valis. It was brutal.
You've been taught the ways of the dark side.
Sort of. Never been much of a student, and some things I'd rather forget. Every so often, the other children were taken to see our father. They came back different. Nobody ever remembered meeting the Emperor. One day, I realized I
we should turn him into a llama.
They were doing
Swiping, no swiping.
Whatever the Sith did, it's buried in your memories. We have to uncover it.
I've tried. Every time I get close to the memory, it changes. Slithers away. I was still a child then. Small enough to stow away on a supply ship leaving Imperial space. Lived in lots of bad places until I met Master Kawix. She brought me to the Jedi. Changed my life.
Did you tell Master Kawix about your past?
No. How would I even begin? By the way, I was born a Sith. Is that a problem? I always knew sooner or later I'd have to come clean. Just hoped I could prove myself as a Jedi first. Now the Emperor knows where I am. The Sith will never stop hunting me.
You're my Padawan, Kira. I made a promise to keep you safe.
I know I haven't been a great Padawan, but I'm going to try harder. I'm ready to tell the truth. To Master Kawix, the Jedi Council, everyone. No more secrets. We should probably let the General know he's not getting his Admiral.
Yeah, about that. Swiping, no
The
swiping.
Admiral was never here, General. This was a trap.
Last, I'm sorry for putting you in harm's way on a lie. It won't happen again. I'm afraid there's more bad news. Your Jedi Masters both missed their last 2 comm checks.
That isn't like Master Kawix. What planet did you send her to?
Tatooine. Master Orgus went to Alderaan. I need you to find out what's happened to them and our weapon labs.
Understood, General. But first, I need to consult with the Jedi Council on an important matter.
More important than saving the galaxy from Darth Angel?
Cool whips.
I'd like to know what that is.
It's classified.
Sorry, General.
Swiping,
Jedi
no swiping.
business.
Fine, if that's how you want to play it. Angrel's still up there. May the Force be with us all. SWtOR out.
Let's get this over with. Master Kawix and Orgus need our help. I'll be meditating in my quarters. Let me know when we're at Tython.
Alrighty, Tython it is. Swiping, no swiping. Well, we're going. I thought of it earlier. I mean, there's the thing. If they thought of it earlier, they could have built on the whole origin of the Jedi and everything earlier. But at the same time, we wouldn't have some of the other content that we have. And so it's a bit of a what if thing. This is an MMO. This is Star Wars: The Old Republic. But I just play it for the story because it is an RPG type story that is really what gets me into it. Swiping, no swiping. Yeah, that'd be cool.
Master SWtOR, my mission has
Swiping
become
and
more
swiping.
complicated. Masters Orgus and Quix have disappeared. I'm headed for Tatooine and Alderaan to find them. But first, my Padawan has something important to tell you. Kira?
I was born on Dromund Kaas. My parents were Sith. Ooh, much easier the second time. There's more, obviously.
Yeah, it's not very innovative on the
Give me time
MMO
to
side
assemble
of
the
it, to be
council.
honest.
Most of us are still off-world.
But I play for the story, as I said, so there we go.
And then my master convinced me to
Swiping,
come
no
here and tell
swiping.
you. That's pretty much everything.
We've heard rumors about these children of the Emperor before, but this finally confirms their existence.
He is one. We played the Jedi Consular stories.
That makes her especially dangerous.
Swiping, no swiping.
She can't be allowed to remain free.
Kira's master should have a voice in this. What do you recommend?
Arrest and interrogate her. Find out what she's still hiding.
Exactly. Contain the threat until we understand it.
Jedi are not jailers, Master Kaden. It's obvious she's told us everything she knows.
I reached out through the Force while Kira spoke. I detected sadness and confusion, not malice.
Yes. Despite her origins, I feel no trace of the dark side within her.
It was natural for you to fear our reaction, considering your upbringing. What's important now is that you leave your past behind and devote yourself to the Jedi. Can you do that?
I've been trying to ever since Master Quix found me.
Yeah, that's the whole point. It's so funny he said that line after we played the Jedi Consular story, because he's a bloomin' child of the Emperor. But that's only revealed later on, chronologically wise. Alright, Fenrir, have a good one. Swiping, no swiping.
What do you think, Masters? Should Kira remain my Padawan?
I see no reason to punish a student who admits her error.
Agreed. And I believe the best course of action is to leave Kira where she is.
This is a mistake. If Master Kawix were here, she'd tell you the same.
Until she returns, this council's ruling stands. Kira is safest in your care.
I hope you're right about this, Master SWtOR.
Release your worries. Kira has earned our trust.
I promise I'll make you all proud. Even you, Master Kaden.
There's nothing innovative, it's pretty meh on the
Return to your
MMO
mission. May the
part.
Force be with you on Tatooine.
Like,
and
I think
Alderaan.
that's what was talked about when it was first released by a lot of people comparing it to other MMOs. It was nothing special, MMO-wise. But yeah, it's been going for 11 years. So they've done something right, which I think is a lot of the story stuff. Swiping, no swiping. Imagine if the subs would just lock on you in your sleep and your foot press the subscribe button and gift it to people. Swiping, no swiping.
You were pretty harsh. If the council had listened to your recommendation, I'd be locked up.
I was only doing my job, Padawan.
Your job. Right. Just so you know, I won't hold a grudge about this. Wouldn't be very Jedi-like. Let's get back to work, Master.
You have a fail-safe. You never put your credit card information in. Swiping, no swiping. Right, so I'm probably going to leave it here. Alderaan's 28 to 32. So Tatooine first. And that'll be next time. We can have conversations with companions as well. I was pretty harsh on her because my other Jedi Knight was very soft and understanding towards her at that point. Another game, really? Another?
Ever wonder who you'd be if the Jedi hadn't taken you in?
Swiping, no swiping.
Some days I don't feel like a Jedi at all.
Been there, still going. Every day. I should be dead or worse 1,000 times over. The first months after I escaped Korriban? Exciting. Not easy staying alive when you're a 10-year-old Sith fugitive. No friends, no food, no home.
Leaving Korriban sounds hard enough. How'd you manage that?
Helps if you're small. A head for Imperial transport schedules doesn't hurt. One day, a big freighter dropped off slaves and left with a stowaway. Jumped ship on Nar Shaddaa. Spent 8 years sleeping in alleys. Good times. Finally got caught stealing a starship hyperdrive. Should have seen Master Kawik's face.
Hyperdrives aren't much good without a starship.
Flying's hard. Taking stuff apart and selling it, easy. Still remember when Master Kawix realized I was force sensitive and asked me to be her Padawan. It was weird. Nobody ever gave me a choice before. Still getting used to that.
You should be comfortable with it by now. When did Master Kawix recruit you?
Couple of years ago. What can I say? Old habits. Point is, I know what I'd be if I weren't a Jedi. And I'm never going back.
So she wasn't taken. So the Jedi Order doesn't have a problem with older Padawans at this point in time either. That confirms. Swiping, no swiping.
You're not like most Jedi. That's a compliment. No offense to the Council, but if I stood around moralizing all day, I'd need a padded 0G cell.
I'd rather be out in the galaxy making a difference.
All I'm saying is, using the Force can be fun. The Order needs to lighten up.
Being a Jedi is more than just rules and responsibilities.
Someday I'll put a shock buzzer in Master Satil's chair, just to liven things up. You better have my back.
I want to see that now. Just to see if she actually did it. That would be hilarious. Swiping, no swiping. Well, I think that'll do it for SWtOR for today. I can sell this. We've changed that look again, which I think is a lot closer to what is a good look for her at the moment. And we finished off 2 planets. We finished Taris and Nar Shaddaa, which is cool. And deciding to skip most of the side quests. I mean, I have played them before, so it's not like I'm missing out. So if you're really interested in all of the stories and the connections and the lore behind them, I really recommend you just play the game yourself and explore those side quests in your own time. Because I think it's well worth playing and experiencing. So yeah, that will be that. Swiping, no swiping. I'm not talking because I'm half concentrating and I don't have to say swiping, no swiping at the end of it. No, I have to say it. Swiping, no swiping. Right. Swiping, no swiping. Yeah, still 3 minutes on that. We can watch that. Funny that you sent earlier, lock on. Swiper, no swiping.
We'll handle this.
We'll take the long way.
That's just silly. Swiping, no swiping. What's going to come up on my recommended if I have a look? Swiping, no swiping. Well, it's nearing the 6 hours. I probably should get some sleep. Rather than start another game, playing another game and get caught up. And all of that stuff. So, closing Steam. Oh, I did it. Lacks 3 more hours. Well, you get 3 more hours on Friday. At least. Also, am I a little bit dark? I mean, these black parts seem to be, but wondering. Yeah, it looks like I'm a bit dark. It's a bit odd because if I go too bright, it ends up overexposing. Oh well. That's because I have really no fill light on this side. Doesn't help. But anyway, that'll be it then tonight. So thank you guys for watching and joining. I hope you had fun. I definitely did. Be a little bit crazy in here. And I'll see you next time. Everybody.